RHOBH Kyle Richards' ex-fiancé dead at 76. Who was he? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards' former fiancé Michael Tuck recently passed away on August 17, 2022. The news anchor died after a long battle with post-stroke complications. The 76-year-old worked at CBS's San Diego-based HGTV before he moved to KCBS in Los Angeles, where he worked from 1990 to 2000. He then returned to San Diego, where he finished his career at KUSI and KFMB. Andy Cohen questions Kyle Richards about her ex-fiancé. During his newscasting career, he won multiple awards, including 15 regional Emmys, 4 Golden Mike Awards, and the Sigma Delta Chi Distinguished Service Award. Following his split from Kyle Richards in the 1990s, he married his wife of 16 years, Jill. Tuck is survived by his sister and 3 children. Even longtime RHOBH fans might not be aware of the fact that Kyle Richards was previously engaged to Tuck before she met her husband, Mauricio Umansky. However, during her appearance on Watch What Happens Live in 2014, she opened up about her marriage when asked by the host Andy Cohen. While her daughter and husband sat in the audience, she was asked about her much older ex by the host. During the segment, Cohen questioned the RHOBH star as he said, "You were engaged when you met Mauricio. You were engaged to a CBS newscaster 24 years older than you." Following the question, the 53-year-old admitted that she wasn't comfortable answering the question. However, she did open up in front of the host as she said, "I have to give names? Michael Tuck, CBS, Action News." RHOBH Kyle moved up her wedding due to pregnancy. Cohen marveled at the fact that Tuck was a big name in the news industry. Richards also revealed that her ex was good friends with Harvey Levin from TMZ. As per Deadline, Richards met her husband Umansky in 1994 while she was still engaged to Tuck. She has been married to Umansky for more than 25 years. The couple shares 3 daughters named Sophia, Alexia, and Portia. Richards is also the mother of Farah, her daughter from her first marriage to Guresh Al-Jafri. During an interview, Richards mentioned that she moved up her wedding to Umansky. She said, "The wedding was originally going to be, I believe, in April, and then we moved it up to January so my dress would still fit because I was pregnant." She also revealed her worries about the traditional Jewish dance where the bride is lifted into the air. "I can remember thinking, I am so worried about people lifting me up on a chair while I'm pregnant and doing the hora," explained Richards. She further added, "I'm a nervous Nelly anyway, so I would have already been scared. But then I thought, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm doing this pregnant and being lifted into the air." The RHOBH star also revealed how she was too young when engaged with Tuck and things didn't work out well. A private memorial service is being planned for the departed soul. In lieu of flowers, Jill requests that people can opt for an unexpected act of kindness for the voiceless. News of the passing of Kyle Richards' ex-fiancé at the age of 76 has sent waves through both the entertainment world and the tight-knit community of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans. While Kyle has been famously married to Mauricio Umansky for decades, this chapter of her life, buried deep in her pre-Housewives era, shines a light on the man who was once by her side before the glitz and glamour of Bravo TV became her reality. But who was this enigmatic man? Let's delve into his life, his connection with Kyle, and the legacy he leaves behind. A life of prestige and complexity. The man in question was a charismatic figure with a life that seemed pulled from the pages of a Hollywood screenplay. Born in 1947, he hailed from a family of wealth and influence in Los Angeles. From an early age, it was clear he was destined for greatness, or at least to live a life that would make headlines. He attended Ivy League schools, earning degrees in business and law before setting out to build an empire of his own. By his 30s, he had established himself as a real estate mogul, a career choice that oddly mirrors Kyle's current husband Mauricio. Known for his sharp negotiating skills and charm, he amassed a fortune in the high-stakes world of luxury property. His black book was filled with names like Frank Sinatra, Elizabeth Taylor, and other icons of old Hollywood, friends and clients who trusted him to find their dream estates. Yet, despite his financial success, he was known to be a deeply private individual. His reserved nature often stood in stark contrast to the vivacious socialites of Beverly Hills, making him an intriguing figure to anyone who crossed his path. The Kyle Richards connection. Kyle Richards, then in her early 20s, was just beginning to carve out her own space in Hollywood. A budding actress with a string of TV and film credits, Kyle was making a name for herself beyond the shadow of her more famous sisters, Kathy Hilton and Kim Richards. She was beautiful, ambitious, and a force to be reckoned with, qualities that clearly caught the attention of her older and more established beau. The pair met at a charity gala in Beverly Hills, a serendipitous encounter that quickly turned into a whirlwind romance. Despite their age difference, Kyle and her fiancé were inseparable, often photographed together at events and parties that brought together the elite of Los Angeles. He was supportive of Kyle's burgeoning career, and she found stability in his grounded demeanor and worldly wisdom. For Kyle, the relationship marked a turning point in her life. He introduced her to a world of sophistication and refinement, opening doors to experiences that would later define her taste and style. Many fans have speculated that her appreciation for opulence and luxury, the lavish homes, designer wardrobes, and flair for entertaining seen on RHOBH, was influenced by her time with him. The engagement that wasn't meant to be. Though their love story was passionate, it was not without its challenges. Friends close to the couple at the time recall a relationship that was equal parts exhilarating and tumultuous. Kyle, with her youthful energy and fiery personality, often clashed with her fiancé's more traditional and conservative outlook on life. Their age gap, while initially exciting, began to highlight their differing priorities. Kyle was eager to further her career and explore her independence, while he envisioned a quieter, more settled life. As their worlds diverged, the cracks in their relationship became more apparent. Ultimately, their engagement was called off, though the split was reportedly amicable. Kyle moved on to focus on her acting career and not long after met Mauricio Umansky, the man who would become her husband and father to her daughters. Meanwhile, her ex-fiancé returned to the world of business, immersing himself in new ventures and philanthropy. Life after Kyle. Though his relationship with Kyle Richards ended decades ago, her ex-fiancé's life remained rich with accomplishments and intrigue. He continued to thrive in the real estate world, earning accolades for his innovative approaches to property development. In the 1990s, he shifted his focus to philanthropy, using his wealth to support causes close to his heart, including education and conservation efforts. He was also a mentor to younger generations, often invited to speak at universities and conferences about the intersections of business, ethics, and societal impact. Despite his professional achievements, he preferred to stay out of the limelight, choosing instead to let his work speak for itself. Friends describe him as a man of principle, someone who believed in the power of integrity and hard work. Though he never remarried, he was said to have remained close with several former partners, including Kyle, with whom he reportedly maintained a respectful and cordial relationship. The legacy he leaves behind. The news of his passing has sparked an outpouring of tributes from those who knew him best. Colleagues have praised his brilliance and vision, while friends and family remember him as a kind and generous soul. For Kyle, this loss marks the end of a chapter that, while long closed, was undoubtedly formative in her journey to becoming the woman she is today. In a statement shared with the press, Kyle expressed her condolences to his loved ones, reflecting on the time they spent together and the lessons she learned from their relationship. "He was a remarkable man who touched the lives of so many," she said. "I'll always be grateful for the memories we shared and the impact he had on my life." A final reflection. While much of his story remains untold, the life of Kyle Richards' ex-fiancé is a testament to the complexities of love, ambition, and legacy. He was a man who lived on his own terms, carving out a path that left an indelible mark on those who knew him. Though their time together was brief, his influence on Kyle's life, and, by extension, the world of RHOBH, cannot be understated. As fans mourn the loss of this enigmatic figure, his story serves as a poignant reminder that the people we encounter, no matter how fleetingly, often shape the course of our lives in ways we may never fully understand. For Kyle Richards, his memory will likely remain a cherished piece of her past, a quiet but significant chapter in the saga of a life lived under the bright lights of Beverly Hills.